Hey, what's up guys? The crypto market is pumping and booming and meme coins are exploding and we see profits here, profits there, a new all-time high here, a new all-time high there. But the big question is, what is going to be the next narrative over the next few months? What is the big picture saying or showing us when it comes to the market, and also like with blockchain wise, and also how does this bull run now is probably going to develop? Is it going to be like Bitcoin heavy? Is it going to be altcoin heavy or meme coins? Let's go. So first of all, if we check out the current cycle, we can see that Bitcoin, of course, hit a new all-time high, and we also see a very strong Bitcoin dominance compared to the last few months. We can see that the Bitcoin dominance slowly increased, leading up to almost 60% right now. A few years ago, it was like way bigger, but then DeFi came, so it got like smaller and smaller, down to I think almost like 37% Bitcoin dominance, and now it increased again over the last couple of months, because this usually was a sign for the bull run when the first Bitcoin dominance it increased, and then it suddenly changed from Bitcoin to other altcoins, and then the altcoin season began. But this year it's going to be probably a little bit different, because I think it will switch from a Bitcoin dominance not towards regular altcoins but towards memes. Because we have seen like meme trading videos on YouTube and meme trends over the last couple of weeks going crazy, and a lot of profits being made with meme coins. And we have seen a big meme wave a year ago. Then over the summer it slowed down, it became more quieter, and we thought, okay, the narrative of meme coins is over. But now we see an increase in meme coins again. And so this bull run probably will be switching from Bitcoin to meme coins, and after that to more utility altcoins, or the old historic altcoins that we know, for example, like Solana, XRP, Cardano, Tron, Avalanche, all these projects that have like a big utility that are substantial. These are going to be at the end of the altcoin season probably. But that's just my personal opinion. But let's look at the bigger picture. So when the rally started, what was one of the reasons? One of the reasons was the election of the president-elect in the US. It was President Trump. And why was this like a big huge factor for the increase in crypto when Trump was elected? Because Trump made a few statements in the past during the election, or afterwards to the election, that he's going to be pro crypto, and that he's going to regulate the US to be like the capital of crypto when it comes to all the countries in the world. So he's like pro crypto, and he takes the narrative towards a more open US policy when it comes to cryptocurrency. So this is one of the things. If we check out another article here, it says Trump's victory paves the way for crypto policy overhaul in the US. So the industry seeks crypto-friendly SEC chair and banking access. And also we can see here, Coinbase and others spent more than 119 million backing up pro-crypto congressional candidates. So they were huge donations towards US politicians that are pro-crypto. And if we think of what are the biggest exchanges in the US, it used to be Binance. Binance became the biggest exchange even in the US, and then the SEC crushed Binance a year ago with a historic settlement of 4.3 billion. And since then, Coinbase is not the number one exchange in the US anymore, because they said, hey, Binance is not from the US, so they wanted to have a US based exchange to be the number one exchange in the US. And if we check the top rated exchanges in the US right now as November 2024, we can see that Coinbase is now number one with the most available cryptocurrencies trading, and also very low fees, and also a good amount of payment methods with PayPal, card, and transfer. And if we check out Coinbase here, there's one very important thing which I think is important for US residents. Fiat assets held on Coinbase are FDIC insured, which means fiat currency deposited on the Coinbase platform by United States residents is insured up to a maximum of $250,000 US, which also is a trust factor for a lot of US residents when they start investing into crypto. And also Coinbase has made a really good job making it seamlessly going from fiat to crypto, and then from crypto to Bitcoin to altcoins, etc., etc. And now the question is, okay, if Coinbase is going to be the biggest exchange right now, if Trump is going to make, or if the Congress is going to make more crypto positive decisions, then Coinbase is going to be an even bigger exchange, because it will grow exponentially now. And now the question is, okay, what does Coinbase have? Coinbase have their own blockchain, Base blockchain. If you check out the Base blockchain, the Base website, and you click on the About page, you can see that it used to be Coinbase. It's our past, it's our present, and our futures on chain. So Coinbase becomes to Base blockchain. So this is like kind of the message that I want to give you here. But just in general, Base blockchain was introduced by Coinbase. Here is the official Coinbase help website, and here introducing Base, Coinbase Layer 2 network. So there's not a native currency on Base. That's what they say here. So please be aware there's not a real Base token because it's a Layer 2 network. But what is Base? Base is an Ethereum Layer 2 chain that offers safe, low cost. And then here it's secured by Ethereum, empowered by Coinbase, big features, small fees. So this is what we can see from Coinbase. So Coinbase is going to be probably the biggest exchange in the US over the next couple of months, and they have their own blockchain, Base blockchain. You know some parts of that already, I'm very sure. But now we have to check out, okay, what are good projects on Base? Is this news, what I'm telling you, is this backed by some information? So I did a video a few months ago about huge gains, top 4 Base projects. I did this I think in May this year. Yeah, here it says May 20th this year when I did this video here, if Base is going to be a new trend. And if we check out the numbers here from Base blockchain, when I did the video, I talked also about DeFi Llama, and I showed, advertisement, but I showed the TVL for Base, and I think it was around here, here, May 20th. So I showed this growth already. But if we compare it now, we can see that there's some bigger even growth in the last couple of months for Base blockchain. If we check out the transactions, we can see that the transactions are rising. We can see that the volume is rising. Let's just wait a second until DeFi Llama loads. So here we see that the number of transactions is also growing, especially here over the last couple of months, as well as the volume is also growing a lot. So we can see that there's a trend towards Base, and this is just right now. This is still the beginning of maybe changing of US policy. So this is like the very beginning. In my video that I did on YouTube a few years ago, I also introduced 2 projects. For example, I said Aerodrome, which is one of the most biggest projects on Base blockchain as well. I recommended the token, I think around $1 here on May 20th. Then it got down a little bit, but then it increased a lot. So even if you bought the coin like in May, that right now you would have a 50% profit. And same with Moonwell. I recommend it here on the May 20th, which is, let me see, it was at $0.03, and then it increased here up to, I think here, like $1. So this was like also a very high increase, like with a very high increase. So you could make some profits here as well. But that's not what we want to talk about, because we are going to talk about new projects that you can find on Base as well. So if we check the flows of new capital into the different blockchains, because I want to back my data up. So if we check it out for the last year, we can see that here Base had a very small inflow and Arbitrum and Ethereum had a bigger one. If we check it for the last 3 months, we can see a shift, that the gap between the inflow got smaller. And also these other projects have also a very high outflow. So people are like leaving these chains, are going into different chains. So if we check out the top 15 net flows, which are positive, we can see here that Base was here on number 3 with just a small net flow. And then if we check it out, for example, for the last 3 months, we can see that the narrative changed, that Solana and Base became number 1. If we check it out for the last months, we can see another shift, and now with a huge gap between Solana and Base. So we can see over the last 4 weeks, a lot of people actually went into Base from other projects, especially from Ethereum, into Base. And it's very easy, because if you use MetaMask, here I have my test wallet, you can just check out Base network here. So you can just connect your MetaMask to Base blockchain. So it's very easy to use if you know MetaMask and Ethereum already. So yeah, we can see that there's a shift towards Base here. The same with the data that we have seen here with a huge increase over here. So the question is, what are nice projects that you can find on Ethereum? You can find some protocols here on DeFi Llama as well about Base blockchain. But if you want to find new projects, then you can check out the website dexcheck.ai, for example. Here you can check the crypto weights tracker. Then you can choose not Ethereum, you can choose Base here, Base blockchain. And now we can check out, for example, the 10 to or the 30 to 50K wallets. So this is like on-chain data analysis. So we can see what are the weights between 30 and 50,000 US dollars doing. So we can see they are selling some coins here, also buying some coins here. So you can see this 8 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. So you can check out what are these guys buying. You can check out the different tokens here, what they are buying and selling. So you can screen this like on a daily base, and then you can see maybe a trend from a token or maybe a new token. For example, I've seen Luminous here is Luminous for the first time. And then if we go further down, we can see another buy for Luminous. And then if we go down, I think there was another one with Luminous here. And we can see that a few whales are actually buying Luminous. So yeah, we can see it here, 14 hours ago, another purchase. So if we check out the higher whales, we can see that they sold some tokens as well, but they bought bread, they bought Coinbase Rep BTC, like the regular standard projects that we already know, Deegan, bread, also Aerodrome, and also we can see here's a sell of Luminous. But also if we go down, I think I saw here I saw another transaction with Luminous. So some whales are buying Luminous. So now we can check out, okay, what is Luminous? You can click on the token, you can see the chart, and then you can check it out for yourself if you don't know about it. For example, here we have the 50-minute candle. Let's check out the 1-hour candle. And then we can see that this token has been listed only for like a couple of days here, 9th of November. It started with, I think, if we zoom in, let's see, I think it started with like $0.3. Yeah, it started with like $0.25, $0.3. And then the first day it's here got like to $1. And if we check out the price right now, it's like 65. It was even up high to like 74. So if you would have seen this like early on here with the first chart here, you could have bought it with like $1 or $2 or $3. And then now here you have like 72, 74. So you could have sold this with a 20x if you have seen it right away. And this is why it's important that you check the weights. What are the weights doing? What are they buying? What are they selling? You can also click on the addresses itself to check out if they are keeping, if they are holding a lot of tokens. You can check out the different wallets here as well. If you click on the wallet, you can see what they're holding up. So DexCheck is a way for you to also check what are the weights buying. You can see what are the smaller people buying, the bigger people. You can double check it, cross check it here with the different blockchains as well. And then you can also check the different information about these projects on DeFi Llama to get like more on-chain raw data about the different projects. So this is how you can track for good projects, and then hope maybe you can buy Luminous. Maybe it will be a good coin. I don't know. I bought it for like $100 or $200 just to have it and see how further it develops. Because if we're going to check out the growth of Base, then we will find more meme coins coming out on Base as well. But this is a different topic, how to trade meme coins on Base. There are other videos that you can check out on YouTube. But yeah, this is how you can check for new coins and tokens on the Base blockchain. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to write them down below in the comments. And other than that, I wish you a happy Sunday. Bye bye.